Hello everyone, it's your friend Kevin here with today's Divine Daily Blast. I hope you're well. Thanks so much for tuning in. Let's get right to the cards and the numbers. Angel, well, look at this. It's all caddywampus again. I don't know. I think the fairies must come in here at night and do some cleaning, although it doesn't look very clean. I'm just being silly. Today's an angel numerology number 9 day that I like to call declaration. It's kind of like the ending of a cycle, lift off, making your decisions about what you are up for, what you're not up for, but it's also about being artistic in a kind, caring, giving, and self-sacrificing way. Now, when we sacrifice ourselves, we're not being asked to compromise anything or give too much of ourselves away. Be more humanitarian, philosophical, healing. Perhaps you're going to give a quick chit chat to somebody or even smile at strangers like I've told you I do, waving at them, smiling at them, and I've told you when I get a scowl on their face at motorists in the next lane, I just blow them a kiss. I mean, what are you going to do? Today's energy works with works with the Empress and the Hermit cards. And you can bring in Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel for your little bit of angelic help. Now, my isms, which is like affirmations. Everything I create is already blessed. Yep. I am the best I can be in this moment. And I'm accepting and allowing all the changes in my life with a grateful heart, and so it is. Gratitude is the fuel. It comes from the inner heart. We do have to declare what we're grateful for. Even saying, I'm grateful for the ability to pray. I'm grateful for the ability to sit with the divine. I'm grateful for the ability to, whatever that is. Heat in your house if you're in the winter. If you're not bothered by the floods and the water, which to me is flow. If you're kept safe, if you're kept under wraps in times of turmoil, grateful for that. Grateful to be safe, grateful to be free, grateful to be all of those things. Moving on. We have Archangel Azrael with us today. Azrael is he who helps God. Call upon me for supporting the rising from the ashes of your past. Be stronger than before. My past does not define me. I move forward with grace and peace. Now, we're in the waning cycle of the full moon. So, waning cycle to the new moon cycle is where we release, let go, cut the ties that bind us to people, places, situations, stories, drama, nonsense, negativity. Let it go. Lady Nada has been with us all week long as our divine master. Lady Nada is responsible for the opening of our sacred heart, and when she comes, which she has been this week, she's basically saying our heart's ready to expand. It's opening wider to experience and embody divine love being cradled by God, cradled by a universe, cradled by source energy. This is a powerful opportunity to heal from all the past traumas. We've also got Azrael and Lady Nada. Whatever you've had to overcome, whether that's been not feeling so good about yourself, not feeling worthy, not feeling deserving, feeling that people don't get you, not listening to you. It's all about letting your uniqueness shine. In every tapestry, in every sculpture, in every piece of art, each brush stroke, each stitch, each placement of clay, whatever you're doing, whatever creative arts you're into, even if that's writing, even if that's researching, even if that's the legal, artistic way of working the legal system, every single person has a unique way of looking at things. If you think about people who read stories, plays, movies, original art, original works. Like yesterday, I was watching some older, I would say from the 90s, I suppose that's older, a couple of actors who made it quite big in Europe, in England, Robson and Jerome, who basically were in a movie together. They became best friends and they ended up launching a musical career. They were unique. What they did was very different. This is the number 9 day, and all of these cards are really all about overcoming the limitations that stopped you in your tracks and got in the way of you being who you are. We're all energetic, vibrational beings. Everything's energy, everything's a vibration, and we get to change the energy and the vibration at will. So for today, Lady Nada is saying the journey of self-respect that you've been on is leading you to genuine experiences of self-love and self-acceptance. It's going to lead us all to the rising of liberation. We see that in all of the folks who are saying we'd like to have our voices. We don't want to be told what to do. We don't want to be shoved down an avenue that we didn't choose. Choose what you want to choose and go after it. You'll find other people saying, yeah, I want that too. Archangel Metatron, I happen to think Metatron's responsible for linking people up together. You have divine calling. The angels are saying, we're going to give you what you need to continue on your missions. I'm ready to fulfill the calling of my soul. Whatever that is. Happiness, joy, peace, love, harmony. It does not have to be these big, huge, dramatic statements. Now, certainly, people who have been able to, who are in the public eye, the ones who we call them the famous people, they've got a platform. Some of them use it very well. Others, well, they don't use it at all. However, their choice was to come and make a difference, come and make a statement. And through their unique talents, they became famous. Sometimes they become famous for the wrong reasons. Sometimes they create controversy or controversy, depends on where you are, how you say that. And that controversy leads them to be under the spotlight for, I hope, good things. Then maybe not so good. All right, moving on. Louise Hay, with her diary, says, I am now discovering talents I did not know I had. Now, that right there is saying, I'm making a declaration to give up the resistance to it. To give up the, wow, I didn't know I could do this. I have done that time and time and time again throughout my life. I've given it a go. I am blessed to have a mum who defied all people who said to her, well, what makes you think Kevin will be accepted in that salon? Or what makes you think he could be good at this or good at that or good at the other thing? And my mum just stood up and basically, well, why not? She is that kind of woman. She's that kind of woman who just says, well, you know, we are who we are. Do what you want to do. It's great. When we put other people forward, when we bless the uniqueness of others, when we strive to say you are a success and we pull others up, we also pull ourselves up. Again, it's all energy. Our job is not to put people down so we can move forward. Our job is to hold hands with people across the world, across this planet, and lift the vibration in harmony, in unison. That's it. Let's see what our card has to say today. Well, hello. The Three of Coins, also known as the Three of Pentacles. Now, as you know, on a Sunday, I draw 7 tarot cards and I apply them for each day. It is quite uncanny how each card applies to what the message is. Everything I create is already blessed. This is working with others. Now, on this card here, we're seeing the leaf cutter ants. Yeah, there are a colony of cutters, leaf cutters. comprising of many different, well, the leafcutter ants are a type of ant that is like a whole bunch of different ants, and they've got remarkably complex cooperative social structure. So not only do they cooperate with each other, but they also have an independent relationship with the type of fungus that they cultivate in the gardens and in their nests. The ants keep the fungus fed with the leaves, and in return, the fungus is used by the ants to create larvae or larva. That's quite wild. So this card is about cooperation is the order of today. And the card may be suggesting or describing a cooperative approach to whatever you're doing. Together with each other, the cooperators will achieve the result that would have been impossible if they tried to do it on their own. The ants' complex or complicated social structure reminds us that things may be more connected than they appear on the surface. Now, in astrology, Mars is in Capricorn. Mars being the ruler of Aries. It's all about forward thinking. It can be about war. It can be about coming together. All that stuff. It's in Capricorn, which is talking about self-discipline. The sign of Capricorn is helpful. It harnesses transformative energies. The sign of Mars for the common good of everyone, which is why these wars pop up. Now, the moon today, my darlings, is trine with the sun, which is an excellent for all kinds of relationship. Meanwhile, communication planet of Mercury is slipping very delicately into the numinous Pisces. So, meditate, 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 meditate. What kind of world, what kind of environment, what kind of structure do you want to create with this card? Let's get our card from the fairies. Fairies, fairies everywhere. Ooh, those two flipped over. I'm going to read them. There we go, just like that. It's a bit like the fairies can't wait to get their message out. So, foresight, we've seen that one before. The fairy queen of psychic intuition, the fairy queen of looking forward. See the third eye center with the jewel. We've got the crystal ball, sorry. Then we've got the pendulum. Then we've got the tarot cards. And then we've got the book of knowledge. And here we see our fairy writing down all that she sees, which is why meditation opens up that vortex of insight, foresight. Now, appreciation. We said in the very, very beginning, the 9 about declaring the heart space, appreciating the ability to lift from the past experiences, the appreciation to move forward, the appreciation to be able to commune with the divine, the appreciation to be able to see through your third eye center and move things forward. This is all really good. Heart opening, lifting the vibration of the planet, doing what you can. And if you've noticed in your life, in your day-to-day activities, you may have listened to things, seen things, read things, watched things that lift you, that send you forward. Yesterday, I was watching just a very brief thing that one of the, somehow the YouTube has these algorithms that lead you to similar videos. Jerome Flynn, which was one of the partners of Robson and Jerome singing duo, they're no longer recording. He was talking about doing the right thing. He was talking about supporting small philanthropic organisations. Jeremy Clarkson, who's also a British BBC or television presenter, he bought a farm many years ago just to see if he could farm land. And what he's discovering is the plight of British farmers being forced to pay high taxes on the property that they're farming. And they're farming the property to bring food to the tables of people. So all of these people are standing up for everybody. They're not just standing up for themselves. They're standing up for the betterment of the world. And that might quite simply be our purpose. Our purpose is to stand in our uniqueness and shine the light on other people's uniqueness, because together we make a tapestry of love. All right, my friends, that's it from me for today. I'll be back here tomorrow with another Divine Daily Blast. Until then, big love, big kisses, big hugs, all of that. Thanks for liking, subscribing, and getting this out there. Bye for now.